Okay, so here's the front of his condo. Here's all the other condos. Here's the entrance to his little thing. Some other condos. So this is his, and here's the garage. And then usually we go through the garage, but I'm just gonna do the tour from going in the door over there. But yeah, we got some plants over here, some more plants, and yeah. So the door on the other side of the wall goes to a different condo, but this one's his. And so yeah, here's just the little ramp thing. You just go up here, and then here's his door. And then that's the view that you see when you're standing over here. So I'm just gonna go inside. So here's the door that we just came through, and the ceilings in here are like pretty tall throughout like the whole thing, but there's like this really cool chandelier thing right here. And then on the left side of this entryway, there's like this really cool table with some decor, and it looks really nice. And then there's also this mirror, which I really like. And then there's like this blue carpet right here with some cool design on it. And then on the right, there's this really cool picture of like trees. And yeah, then when you walk through here, there's a closet on the left. So in here, there's just like a bunch of stuff. I don't actually know. There's like golf clubs in here, a blow up mattress, some toilet paper. I don't even know, but it's just filled with a bunch of stuff. And then on the right, here's the garage door. And when you open it up, it just looks like that.
Hi.
Okay, hey Aiden. So that's what's out there. And yeah, so then this is what you see next. We just have a bunch of shoes over here because everyone just throws their shoes. Then right here, there's this really cool like case thing which has a bunch of decor and a bunch of pictures in it. And it's really cool. And then on the left and right, there's these really cool leaf things. And yeah, that's that wall. Okay, then on the left, there's this really cool like table area thing with these openings. Like there's this really cool like cutout in the wall. And it's also on the other side too, like right here. And yeah, but here there's just this really cool table and some like decor things on there. Some chairs, and we can just sit here and like play board games and stuff like that. Then there's this really cool mirror, and I really like it because of all the detail around it and stuff. I think it's really, really pretty. And then if you come over here, there's another picture. And then if you come over here, there's like this opening thing in the wall, and the wall is like a separate color. And then there's this cool vase, and yeah. So that's this whole area. So then if you turn over here, we got the family room. And over here we have the TV, and this entertainment center has all this decor on it, which is really cool and pretty. It's just all around here. And then the TV, just pretty basic, you know, pretty typical entertainment center. It's got all the normal things. And then there's this really cool carpet, and it's like blue and stuff. If you couldn't tell already, the theme in here is like blue. So that carpet also is blue, I forgot to show you. But yeah, so here is this really cool table, and I think it's so cool with like the thing right there on the bottom. It's really modern and stuff, which I love. Then here's this chair, which just has this really cool pattern on it. Then here's another table with like a fake plant, a lamp, some other stuff, and then the same one is over there. And then right here is the couch, and this couch is the best thing ever because it has these buttons on the side right here. So if you sit in it, you can recline the chair back. I'll show you right now. You can just put the chair up, and it's the most comfortable thing ever. And then you can put it down. And it's really cool. And it also does it on the other side, but not in the middle, which kind of sucks, but it's alright. And then there's a painting up there, which is really pretty. So that's pretty much the family room. So after the family room, you can just walk through here, and there's like this really cool sitting area with these carpets and all these chairs. So here are some swivelly chairs. They just spin around. You can just like look at the view. There's the golf course that you can see from the windows, and I love these windows because they're so big. And you can see the people golfing outside. And then over here is the same chair. and then this middle table with a fake plant on it. Then over here you got another chair, which is just this big chair with an ottoman, and you can just sit here and look at the view, and it's so pretty. And then there's a plant right here in the corner. And then these sliding doors that you see actually lead to my grandpa's room, which I'll get around to right now. So if you just walk through here, this is his door, and it's a really tall door. But here's his bed. It's a king bed, and I really like his duvet set. I think it's really cool. He's got a painting up there, some lamps and bedside tables, and then this like couch thing. And then here's his TV on his little entertainment stand. And then there's a window, and then here are the sliding doors that I was just showing you, so he can see like outside or like walk through and get to that area from here, which is really cool. Then he's got this big mirror, which I really love. And on the left side of it, it's his closet, which I won't really show you, but it's like a huge walk-in closet. And then if you walk over here, there's his bathroom with like the shower and everything like that. I'm not gonna like get into detail because he probably doesn't want me to like show you all of his stuff. But yeah, that's all of this area. Now if you turn over here, there's an entryway, and this leads to the kitchen. So here's the kitchen. Right here's the pantry with all the food in it. And then here's the refrigerator, which has all the basic stuff, the freezer, and then some cabinets, plants, all that good stuff. Over here's the dishwasher and the sink. The stove and oven are over there, microwave, more cabinets, more decor. The theme in here is like all white, which I really like because it makes it look really open and like, I don't know, it's like relaxing. And then if you come through here, there's the dining room with like some blue chairs and this flower thing, and then the table is like clear glass. We've got some more windows, which are really cool because it makes it look all open in here. And then if you walk back through here, it leads you back to the sitting area and the family room and all that. So yeah. Then if we walk back through here, this leads to the guest bedrooms. So this bedroom is the one that my parents stay in, and it's just got a nice queen size bed, like this cool blue duvet cover and stuff, and it's really pretty. Then there's a dresser, a little TV, another mirror, some more windows, and then there's a nightstand, which is also the same one that's over there. And then there's also some pictures hanging on the wall. Then there's also like a closet over here, which is pretty basic. It's just a normal closet. Then if you walk back out into the hallway, there's these two like mini closets. Both of them have like towels and stuff in them. It's not too exciting, but yeah. Then if you turn to the left, there's just this bathroom, and it has this really cool wallpaper on it, and this cool mirror with a cool light. And yeah, there's a shower, toilet, just your average bathroom. Then at the end of the hall on the right is the laundry room. This is pretty basic too, just got a washer and dryer, some cabinets, and then over here there's just a place to like hang stuff, and then a sink, more cabinets, some cleaning stuff. Then on the left is the room that me and my brother use. So ever since they got this condo, I've always slept in this bed and my brother has always slept in that one. And yeah, so just some twin beds. And then there's a nightstand in the middle with a picture, vase, phone, just the usual stuff. And then there's a dresser across from the beds, which is just like a mirrored dresser. And I think it's really cool. My brother kind of has a bunch of stuff on it. And there's also this fake plant and a picture. And then over here is a closet. I just have my Lululemon bag hanging here, which I used as a pool bag. And it's just a walk-in closet. My brother's clothes are here. Some of my clothes, some shoes, a hamper. And yeah, that's the closet. And then over here is the bathroom. I think the fan is still on from when my brother took a shower. And there's these bright blue walls in here. There's a shower, and then there's a sink. I have a bunch of my stuff over here. And there's some towels hanging up on the back of the door. And there's a toilet. So that's the bathroom. And there's also some windows over there, which don't really have much of a view, but you know, it's pretty nice. There's just like another condo next door. And then you can walk back out here and you're back inside the rest of the condo. So yeah, that's pretty much all of the condo, and I really love it. He did redecorate it just this past year. It used to have like a bunch of different stuff and everything, and it was like pretty old furniture, so he decided to redecorate the whole thing. But yeah, my mom and my brother are knocking on the door to get back inside because I made them like leave while I was doing this tour, but I'm all done now. So yeah, hope you guys liked that and enjoyed. So yeah, I'm gonna let them back inside now.
Dude, what the hell?
I'm done.
You're not freaking putting me in this.